Hello once again, welcome back to my StudyDoc tutorial, and in this episode we're going to design a new model, and this time we're going to walk through this particular model and see what we could do and how we can achieve this. So from our last episode we were able to design something like this, and I'm pretty sure that it was very interesting and it was fun. So in case you've not done your exercise, I urge you to do that and try it yourself, and you will see how important and interesting it is. So now in this episode we're going to do something like this. From the look of things, I could see that this one is very simple, and or it could look complicated to some people, but let's see how it's going to look like, and let's design something. So what you do, we go to your parts, and then we select a plane for this. So now let's use a top plane, and let's see how it's going to. So from this material, we have a model that has this particular form, and this is the sketch in 2D. And if you could take a look, this is the side view, and it is cut into two, right? And in this particular model you could see that there is a hole. You could see the hole through here, and this is the representation in 2D. And inside that hole there is another hole from this region that heads straight to this particular place, but it's not completed. So there is a kind of special model. Well, but I don't know its application in real life, but I think it's just a model for a random exercise. But now this is the front view. Now we could see that this section represents this big diameter, and this small section, this half represents this smaller diameter, and each of them has its respective dimension assigned to it. So we're going to do this, and let's see how it's going to look like. Now from our first our tasks, we're going to draw a circle, and we're going to draw a circle, and in this circle you could see that the distance, the distance of the distance of the dimension is 100 millimeter, and the distance from here to here is 140 millimeter. So we're going to draw it, and let's see how it's going to look like. So now you draw a circle, so at this point it gives us the opportunity to just dial in your dimension instead of drawing it. So remember, it was supposed to be 100, right? So once you click in 100, you click OK. Now you have a circle of 100 diameter. Now we're going to extrude to 140. It's going to be 140. So you go to your feature, extrude. Now currently it's at 10 millimeter, so we're going to dial in 140. Then you click enter. Now you can see this is 140 millimeter. So you click OK, and then that is all for that. So the next thing is we are going to draw another circle on the surface of this particular thing. Then we drill it as a hole to a dimension of 140 millimeter depth, and the diameter of the circle is going to be 60. So we have a circle of 60 diameter and the depth of 40. Now you can select any part of the you can select either this place or this particular place. So it just depends on where you wanted to do your model from. So let's use this place and let's see how it's going to look like. Now you go to your sketch, you start from your origin, you draw a circle of 60 millimeter. Is safe, and then this time around I think that leads us to a new item in SolidWorks. So from the time being, we've dwelled on extruded balls base, we've dwelled on revolve balls base. Now we're going to move to extrude cut. So from the word extrude cut, it shows that is the opposite of extruded balls base. So what you're going to do is that since you've drawn your circle, you're going to press extruded cut, and then this is how it looks like. So it is going to cut through the model, assuming the sketch that was created. Now you can see an highlight that shows that the circle we've drawn has been cut through the whole part, but we do not want it to cut through the whole part of this model. We want it to be to the dimension of 40 as prescribed by our material. So it's going to be of depth of 40, not through hole. So you're going to check in this place and dial in 40. Once you type 40, you click enter and then you check this box. So you can see you have a hole on this model, and then that's it for that step. So the next thing is we're going to draw another hole on that inside this particular surface. Is going to be of a diameter of 20 right millimeter, and to be extruded to 120. Now in this scenario, you could see that there's a kind of calculation, that is, if we are to draw the circle from this region, you could see that from the surface, like that, the tip of here is measured to be 120 in depth, right? So in order for you to not to confuse yourself and you wanted to draw from this surface, you're going to make sure that you minus 120 from 40 is going to give you 80. So I know some people won't understand what I'm saying, but we're going to design and let's see how it's going to look like. So back to SolidWorks. Now, as I've told you earlier, we're not going to design, we're not going to draw from this surface any longer. Rather, we're going to draw from this surface inward. From what we've cut, is going to form a new surface, and we're going to draw a circle from there. So I'm going to right click, then go to your sketch, you dial in your sketch, and then we are back to the front plane. Now I'm going to draw a circle. (20 millimeter). Then extruded cut to 80. Now we're going to change this to 80. So you could see the extent of the cut. It is actually towards the end, but it stopped at the region where it's not up to. So you click yes, and now you have a model that has two different kind of holes with their with the depth of their with their specific depth. So I think that is actually what this model entails, right? So if you want to check how your model is formed, the inner surface of the inner model of your work, there is a function in SolidWorks that is going to reveal that. That is the section view. So when you click your section view, now it has kind of given us an overview of what the inner geometry looks like. So we've designed a model that has two distinct depth, and from that we're able to see how it looks like. So with that, it actually agrees to this material that will achieve this particular model. You could see it's a very straightforward process and very simple. So with that, I think that is actually all for this particular model. So we'll have it in this form, and in case you want to take it back, you could either click this place and then it's gone, or you could undo. So either ways, everything is still the same thing. So I think that is actually all for this particular exercise, and still you can achieve this through the technical aspect. But the technical is going to give you more some time, but is worth doing, right? So that's going to be my next assignment for you guys. I want you to design this thing using this direct approach and also using the technical approach, and I want you to screenshot it and put it in our WhatsApp group chat, just like how I did. From there, I'm going to see your step and how it took you to achieve that. So this is actually a very simple model. It's not going to waste your time, and it actually gives us a new insight of how to use new items to achieve that. So having been said that, I think that comes to the end of this particular episode. Now in the next episode, we are going to move to a very interesting model. It looks like a drill bit, but it's not a drill bit. It's a model. So we're going to do something, and it looks kind of scary, but it's interesting because we're going to try new things, new complicated things, and new items to achieve that. So having been said that, I think that comes to the end of this episode, and thank you for your time. So I'm going to save this model